props that you may need, right? I'm even lighting my sage, so maybe you want to set the tone for your practice and light some candles. We'll take about 1 minute to settle in at home. Okay, good morning. So last week, I had you guys use the group chat. So if you don't know how to use that, it is the little button on the bottom that says chat. So if you can, just feel free to type in there during any questions you may have at the end of class. We're going to be diving into our bodies in a really mindful way today, so it might spur some questions. Before we get to all that, let's settle in. So if you feel comfortable keeping your camera on, awesome. If you don't, that's awesome too. We will be diving a little bit into the anatomy of the backside body. So if you want to be viewed, this would be your time to unclick your videos. And sit tall, guys. So find a seat that feels held, relax. And we'll take a moment to close our eyes or just let the eyelids rest very gently over your eyeballs, relaxing your ears and your chin. Settling into your practice this morning. And just begin to cultivate your breath awareness, noticing how it feels right now in your body to breathe. Inhale through your nose, and on your exhale, send the breath all the way to the base of your spine and feel your collarbones widen as you do so. And just notice if your chest tends to lean further forward from your pelvic floor or further back into space, and adjust it to a place that feels a bit more rooted. Or maybe it's perfect the way it is, then honor that as well. We'll begin this morning with alternate breath pranayama. Right, so prepare your palms, your left palm, Jnana Mudra, right, the index and the thumb finger to touch, and to just rest onto your leg, your thigh, wherever it naturally goes. And your right palm, you'll take your hand out as if you're saying hi to everybody, and you're going to lower your index and your middle finger for the alternate nostril breathing from left to right nose, using your thumb and your ring and pinky finger. So if you're not sure how to do this, right, you can keep your eyes open and be guided through it. And then when you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. If you know where you're going, close your eyes, please. Take a breath in through your nose. And exhale, let it go. Right thumb to right nostril, inhale through your left. Close both nostrils off and draw your chin down towards your chest slightly. Pull your belly in, retain the breath. Hold. Exhale through right nostril. Inhale, right. Retain the breath. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Hold. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Hold the breath. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Retain. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Hold. Exhale, left. Inhale. Retain. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Hold. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Retain. Chin to chest. Tall spine. Exhale, right. Inhale. From the base of your spine, back up. Retain. Exhale, left. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. One more round. Inhale. Left nostril, tall spine. Retain the breath. Relax your jaw. Exhale. Inhale, right. Hold the breath. And exhale. Very gently release your right palm to meet the left. And find the breath once more through both of your nostrils. We're going to take a few more deep breaths to lean into our backside body. Feeling the sensations of the low back, connection to the sit bones, the middle back. Sensations in your middle spine. Breath to your upper back. And all the sensations in your upper spine. Breathe. The back of your neck. The muscles that reside just behind the base of your brain. Breathe. And the center of your brain, that spot right in between your left and your right brain, between the front, the back brain. Breathe right to the center. And then we'll find that breath to move back down through the upper spine, the middle spine, eventually finding its way to the lower spine. Breathe once more. And I'll ask that we stay in our backside body, in our spine for just 1 minute longer. With today's intention, we'll be working on the concept of being in our back, being within our spine mindfully, gently. And just notice what comes up in your spine when I say the word back bend or back bending. Breathe. Whatever happens in your body, know that it's okay. And lean into it even more. Send your breath a little bit deeper into your back. Maybe it's your low back, your middle back, your upper back, your jaw. Go wherever it is that calls your intention or your attention when I say back bending or back bend. Good, and then take your hands at Namaskar, at prayer at your heart center. And we're going to acknowledge that space in our body. So for some of you, it could be a place of excitement, probably a little bit of fear, and a whole lot of ambiguity that we're not really quite sure what it is that we're feeling, but we're definitely feeling something, right? That's probably there. Allow your chest to be proud. And we'll take 3 ohms from that place in your spine. And if it's your whole spine, then we'll ohm from our entire spine. Prepare, inhale all together.
Release your hands and take a breath in as you lift your arms up, reach up towards the sky. Big stretch, 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 stretch. Find opposite elbows, hands to elbows, and just feel for anything that feels right. So you can move from side to side, you can keep stretching up. Just go where your body wants to go. Breathe. I'm going to ask that you move slower than normal right now. Right, so we worked with the first moment of getting into our breath, which is often neglected in our back, in our bodies. And then we worked with our mind, right? The concept of what does the word backbending, what does it resonate, what does it pull up in ourselves? And we'll thread that link through our backbending throughout class without any form of judgment, but just noting, right? Just noting what's going on. And maybe how much of our mind is really linked to how we lend our bodies into our back bend, how we move forward, move through, or the lack thereof. Inhale, come through center, reach your arms up, stretch up. And exhale, let your palms come down to your side. Take your right jaw to your right shoulder. Allow your shoulders to relax down your spine. And we're going to take that right hand up. I'll mirror you guys. So right hand up. And just right palm to left ear. Gazes downward. Breathe into your left neck. Inhale to reach the arm back up and then slowly put your head back on neutral. Arm to the side to release, switch your palms. Left palm up, inhale, reach your arm up. Exhale, allow the chin to just draw down to the right shoulder. Or whatever shoulder you're on, chin drops. And taking hand to ear, feeling for a right neck stretch. Breathe into your heart. One more breath. Good. Inhale, lengthen your arm back up. Put your head back on center and then release your palm down to the floor. Inhale, both palms back up again. Reach up all the way and then interlace your palms, your fingers, and reach your wrists up towards the ceiling. So I'm going to ask that you actually draw your shoulders towards your ears. Feel that extension from the base of your spine
And then in particular in your lats, just below the shoulder blades, and that you're extending through your shoulders, through your ears, through your palms. Straighten your arms as much as you can. Breathe deep into your bottom ribs. Reach, reach, reach. Shoulders to ears. And then exhale, let it go. Good. Tabletop pose. Come onto your hands and your knees. And start to cat-cow your spine slow. And as you round your spine for the cat pose, pull your belly all the way up. Press your palms away. Allow your belly to drop, look up, widen your collarbones. And then belly in, round your spine. Drop your belly, widen your collarbones, and press through your middle finger, press it down to the floor. Widen shoulder blades. Round your spine. Press the floor away, pull your belly in. And then inhale to find neutral. Gate pose, keeping the left knee to the floor. Extend the right leg out to your side and take a deep breath in. Inhale, reach your right arm up. And exhale, reach your right arm over and forward. Stretching right side body. Let your head just go. Let it fall off. Good. Inhale, reach your arm back up. Press the floor away through your left palm. And change. Right palm to the floor. Right knee, gate pose with the left palm lifting up. Reach your fingertips away and forward. Stretch your left heel to the edge of your mat. Let your head go, let it relax. And change. Palm to the floor, downward facing dog. Hips up, hips down. And take about 5 breaths to do whatever you need to do here. You can walk the legs out. You can stay put and just feel the resistance of the floor on your palms. I'll be using the cue of heart a lot today because we'll be working on back bends and it opens your heart, quite simple like that. Your back bends have the ability to really get in quite deep. And we're gonna do it from a way that is super mindful. So if that brought up any sort of fear or questions or insecurities, just know we're gonna move at a pace that feels good for you. So it's different for everybody. Inhale, take your palms to press down, come forward plank and hold. Good, pull your belly in. The gaze will be just over your nose. Relax your jaw, stay there, and feel your collarbones get wide. Drop your knees to the floor. Good. Stay here, breathe. And then on your exhale, draw your elbows back and down, heart to the floor. Yeah, we're gonna stay here for just a moment. So I know this pose can be a little uncomfortable, but that's good, right? Uncomfortable is okay too. Your chin and your chest forward. Inhale, come to a Sphinx pose. Forearms onto the floor. Fingers spread wide. And elbows pressing down, feet together, tops of feet to the floor, gaze over the tip of your nose. Breathe in this posture. Our first back bend. You see the puppies coming in. Relax your jaw, take another 3 breaths here. And feel for pubic bone pressing down and lengthening your heart through your arm bones. Child's pose. Press back, hips back. Extend your arms really long. So just like you are through your downward dog, as you use your arm bones and your muscles, you're going to do that here. So an active child's pose. Press away, lengthen your spine. Take a deep breath into the base of your spine. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Reach your arms away. Lengthen your tailbone towards your heels. Adjust your knees accordingly. Relax your forehead. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Downward facing dog. We're going to take 10 breaths in our down dog. So that might sound really excessive because it is. But I want you to truly feel your shoulders lengthening through your palms and your hips moving up and away. Relax your heels, relax your jaw, and get to know your down dog really intimately. 10 breaths to stay. Good. On your inhale, walk or hop your feet to the front of your mat to find a forward fold. Take a slight bend in your knees. Your hands can come to your feet or opposite elbows. Let your head hang. Let your belly relax. Inhale, release your palms to the floor. And on your exhale, bend your knees, lift your heart, Utkatasana. Sit back into your chair pose. And we're gonna take this Utkatasana with the shoulders drawn up towards the ears. Reach through your fingertips. Sit back through your heel bones. Pull your navel in. Keep your bottom ribs in. Breathe. Stay for 3 more rounds of breath. Sit way back onto your heels, pull your navel in, reach through your fingertips, draw your shoulders up towards your ears to find middle and upper spine. Good, almost there, stay with it. From your inner thighs, lengthen your legs. Tadasana, Samastitihi. Exhale. Surya Namaskar. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, palms to the floor. Fold. Step the right foot back behind you. Lend the knee to the ground. Lift your heart. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, the knees, the chest, and the chin. Just stay here for a breath. Mouth or jaw forward. Pull your navel in. Hug your elbows. Inhale, cobra pose. Feet back, chest forward. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right foot to lift up, step forward. Release your left knee to the ground. Lift your heart. Step forward, feet together. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. And exhale. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, fold. Good, left foot back, knee to the floor. Plank. Knees, chest, chin. Stay strong and then transition. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot to step forward and through. Lower right knee. Inhale, feet together. Reach your arms up, lift up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Right foot back, knee to the floor. Lift through your heart. Plank. Knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right foot to step through. Back knee down. Feet forward, folds. Inhale, reach your arms up, lift through your hearts. Exhale. Inhale, reach up, go back. Exhale, fold. Left foot back, knee down. Plank. Keep your low belly in and slow to lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, heart through arm bones. Exhale, hips up and over. Left foot, step it forward. Both feet forward. Inhale, reach your arms up, lift up. And exhale. Good. Utkatasana. Once more, bend your knees. Lift your arms up. And feel for reaching through your lats, right? Find the extension through your middle upper spine. Sit back, belly in. And exhale, fold. Shake your head up. Inhale to lengthen your spine to look forward, get super long, pull your belly in, gaze over the tip of your nose. And exhale to step or hop back. We'll find chaturanga or knees, chest, shin. Good. Inhale to an upward facing dog or cobra pose, and exhale, downward facing dog. Extend the left leg up towards the ceiling. Reach it high. And open up your hip. Feel the leg drape over to the right side body. Press the floor away. Let your head go. You can roll out that ankle. Relax through your jaw. Good. Extend the leg and step it forward for Kapyasana, the low lunge. Release the right knee. And on your inhale, take your hands to your left knee interlaced. Good. Feel for pressing through left heel, right knee. Lift from lower belly, lift your heart. Breathe to the base of your spine and feel for staying here or taking your variations, arms up towards the ceiling. And if your arms are up, right, you're feeling that same extension through your lats, shoulders to ears, as we did in Utkatasana. Notice how it pulls your upper spine. Stay here 5 breaths. Keep your gaze up. On your exhale, look back. Inhale, hands to the inside of your front foot. Walk your back knee in. So we'll work with the Dharma sequence for the beginning of this practice. Your left palm to the floor to a block. Inhale, your right arm up. For those of you that have other variations, go for it. You can half bind it, you can full bind it, right? Take the right leg up. Know that at any point in this practice, you get to adjust it. It's yours. Own it. Breathe into low back. Breathe into middle back. And lastly, breathe into your heart. Good. If you're bound, slowly unbind. Warrior 2 arms, left fingertips forward, right fingertips back. Lift up and out of your inner groin. Stay here for just a moment. Breathe. Belly to spine, twist to your left. Adjust your feet accordingly and find right elbow to left outer thigh. Press through your palms at prayer. Inhale. And take your variations. You work with half binds or full binds for back leg lifted. Again, do it here. But truly hug your thighs towards one another. Pull it in. Good. And feel that lift again through your lats, through your upper spine. That's it, gal. Good. Relax your face, relax your jaw. 3 more breaths. You've got it. Stay with it. Look down, palms down. Half Hanumanasana. Shift your hips back. Take your toe up. Good. And we'll prepare for a warrior 3. So look forward, gaze forward, and step into your warrior 3. Go. Arms can be forward or back. We'll take any variation of the arms for the first 3 breaths. Keep your legs strong. And then reach your arms forward. Good. Notice your spine in space. Breathe. Shoulders towards your ears. Breathe into your heart. Stay for 3. You've got it for 2. And we're going to step right back, warrior 1. You're there. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up. Interlace your palms above your head. Shoulders to ears. Right, so this can feel very counterintuitive. So when we come into yoga classes, it's often release your shoulders to your ears, but really to access that middle spine and upper spine for back bending, we need to get in there. And that's just going to create more space. It doesn't mean you take your shoulders to your ears in every single pose, but it means we just need to feel the shift. Hands towards your side, interlace your palms now behind the low back. Inhale, reach your heart up. And if your hands don't interlace, just take your palms wide. And on your exhale, lend your heart forward. Devotional warrior. Look down to the floor, keep right leg strong and engage palms to the inside. For lizard pose, come to the ball of the right foot, shift your weight forward, press the palms away, look forward, hug your left knee in. Twist, left arm up towards the ceiling. Breathe into your heart. Good, right into Vashisthasana. You're going to step that left foot to meet the right or release right knee for gate pose. Go. Hips up, chest up. Reach through your lats. Pull your belly in. Change. Plank pose to stay. Exhale, knees, heart to stay. Either breathe here, if this is enough for you, or begin to take the palms interlaced behind your back, or hands to the side. Breathe real deep to the base of your spine. Cobra pose, chest forward, feet back. Stay here, 3 breaths. Any variation that you guys work with, aiming towards tops of the feet, press down, maybe so much that your knees lift the floor, hug your elbows in, and feel the chest moving forward, heart forward. Press your index finger, middle finger, down to the floor. Downward facing dog. Five breaths to stay in your down dog, or if you work with an inversion, feel free to pop into that inversion for forearm stand, handstand, maybe even a headstand. 5 breaths to move where it feels right. We'll meet back into a downward facing dog with the right leg lifted up towards the ceiling and the foot to drape to the other side. Open the hip, roll out the ankle, press the floor away. Straighten the right leg, inhale, step forward, exhale. Release the back knee, Kapyasana. Find your variation of the posture. Feel for palms interlaced, or on your inhale, reach your arms up. Lift up and out of your groins into your upper shoulders, towards your ears. Relax your face, right? If you're feeling really serious, you can smile. That always helps a nice back bend to release, to open up. Breathe. Good, change. Inhale, lift your chest up. Take your hands to the inside of that front foot. Square your hips off. Left palm to the ceiling. We've been here before on the other side, so go where it feels right on this side. Feels good. Left palm up. Breathe into your heart. From your inner thighs, inhale, lift to warrior 2, arms. Reach your fingertips away. And then we can feel for the dropping of the shoulder blades, giving it that sense of relief. Navel to spine, twist to your right. Left elbow, right thigh. And from your inner thighs, lift your heart. Find your variation of this posture. Three more breaths, stay with it, you've got it. Good, look down, palms down, half Hanuman, hips back, right toe up. Breathe into your heart. Again, lending chest through your arm bones. Draw your elbows back. Relax your face. Prepare to step through and forward, warrior three, with the arms back towards your heel. Inhale, move forward. Carve the left hip down. Lift your heart. Breathe to your inner thighs. Good, stay with it, and then extend the arms forward. Feeling forward, just as we did in that Utkatasana, shoulders towards your ears. Engage your lats, pull your belly in. Straighten right leg for 3. Stay with it for 2. One more, lift your back leg a little bit more, engage your right, and change. Step back, warrior 1. Interlace your palms, your fingers, reach your wrists away. Shoulders towards your ears. Slow to release your fingers from one another. And if it suits you, you can interlace the palms behind your back or reach the fingertips away. Inhale, lift your heart. Reach up. Exhale, reach forward, devotional warrior. Good, look forward and take your palms to the floor, to the inside of that right foot. You can widen your stance for this high lizard. Keep your left leg strong. Keep your right knee hugging in. Good, twist, right arm up. Prepare to look down and find your variation of Vashisthasana. So you can take the gate pose with the left knee to the floor or go right into both heels extended. Right? If you work with deeper variations, go for it. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your hips. Breathe. Plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to the floor. You can take your hands as a pillow underneath your head, look to the right. And let your heels splay out. Good, inhale, take your gaze forward. Puppy pose, lift your hips up and extend your arms forward. So for some of you, you might feel it immediately in the right shoulder cavity or your elbows are strained. So there's an option of taking a blanket for the puppy pose. If you're really tight in your shoulder blades, then you can just take your arms forward and look forward, taking it one step at a time to feel for reaching fingertips forward to lengthen hips back. Eventually, the posture will have forehead to the floor, mouth, or chin. Again, emphasizing those lats in the back, lengthening towards your ears. You're reaching through your fingertips. Good. Breathe into the back of your heart. Keep your arms straight and long. Pull your navel in and inhale slow to lift yourself up and out. Good. Looking so nice, guys. Downward facing dog. Hips up. Exhale, bend your knees, and on your inhale, you can step, you can hop, come forward, all the way forward. Good, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Please step your right foot out to the side for Prasarita. Turn your toes to the side, take your arms wide. Inhale, lift your breastbone. Exhale, come forward, hands to the outsides of your feet. Shoulders away from your ears here, and shift the weight into the big toe mounds of your feet. You can shake your head out. Inhale, look forward. We'll find lizard pose once more. So you're gonna walk actually your hands to the back of your mat, so that way you're on your right foot forward. So like a lizard, get your palms forward. Inhale, drop the left knee to the floor. Yeah, hands to the inside, to a block, to a blanket. And if it suits you, you can even get into that hip flexor a little bit more by opening up the hip to the side, allowing the knee to splay out and the foot to lift from the floor. Okay, and if you're doing that, just keep your low belly pulled in to protect your low back. Breathe, stay with it. Just a few more breaths. For those of you that work with a full Hanumanasana, you can transition right into that. For the rest of us, just stay here for a moment longer. And we're going to make our way to the other side into our lizard. So you're going to walk your hands like a small creature and find any way that you can to get there. Lizard pose, left foot forward, hands to the inside. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release your back knee to the floor. Relax your jawline and find your variation of the pose. You went for that deeper hip opener on this side. You can do it here. You can open the knee open to the side. The foot will flex. And just breathe where your body naturally goes. So just prepare your body for being gentle. 3 more breaths. You worked in your full Hanumanasana. You can find your hips to move into that direction. And then we're slowly going to move our way out of this into a form plank. So for some of you, you might have to step into full plank and then move into that. For others of you, you can get onto your forearms if you're flexible in your hips and just step that foot right back. But go. Find your forearm plank. Forearms to the floor, pull your belly in. Good. And then take your right knee to your right elbow or your right upper arm for abdominals. Good. Try to keep the spine straight. Holds. That's it. And send the foot back. Switch left knee to left upper arm or elbow, whatever you can. Put your core in, pull it in, send the foot back. And right, last one. Draw the knee up, keep it high. Pull your belly in, send the foot back, left. Draw your left knee in. Breathe, guys, you've got it. Press the floor away through your arms, send the foot back. And on your exhale, slow to release the belly to the floor and take your hands as if you're making a pillow to look to your left. Relax. Heels spread wide. Really let it go here, guys. Exhale. Feel the belly to the floor. We'll move into back bending series. Right? So again, maybe that cued in of word of back bending, what happens in your spine, right? Non-verbally. Take a minute to be there, to know that we can move in any way that feels right for us today. And we'll start with the cobra pose. So I'm gonna demo the cobra pose first, just so you guys get an idea of where I'm going with the back bending series, and then feel free to jump in. Okay, so most of the time when we move into our spine, what ends up happening is we are looking so much for the lift through our whole spine that we neglect the lengthening. So I'm really going to focus on the lengthening for the first 2 rounds and then the lift in the second round. So I'm going to show you right here where we go. I'll try to speak a little bit louder so you guys can hear me. So traditional cobra pose, we'll start really low. And I'll take my hands right underneath my shoulders and the feet together. So when your feet are together, your thighs are engaged and you're pressing through the tops of the feet. What does that do? It engages your quads so that way your knees lift off the floor. Back bending is all legs. It's not that much of your spine. I mean, yes, you have to be strong in your spine, but it all comes from strong legs. So we're gonna stay here feeling for the first round with legs lifted, and then just feeling for heart pressing through, right? Because when we start pressing through and forward, we're gonna get really long in that middle spine. And then I'll guide you guys into the second variation, which I'll just do here for time's sake. Lengthen, forward, forward, forward. Right? Maybe some of you are moving into your middle to upper spine, to low spine. Elbows draw back, chest moves forward, right? And then on the last few breaths, eventually it moves up. So what often happens is we'll come into cobra and we'll want to be here, right, with the hips off the floor. So in your back bends, you actually want to be here, and this is a much safer and deeper back bend than here. Right? It's keeping your low back really strong and integrated. So let's try it. Okay, I'll guide you guys through it and we'll have some fun with it. Right? So this should be fun. Press the tops of your feet down to the floor. Feet are together, zipped in one line, and feel the activation of pressing tops of feet down so much that maybe knees lift off the floor. Yeah, and then feel inner thighs working to pull your low belly in, and on your exhale, look forward and draw your fingertips down and elbows back. Chest, heart, through your arm bones. Yeah, breathe, guys. I want your thighs and your legs to be working so much. Relax your jaw. Lengthen heart through. Resist the movement to move upward. We'll get there, don't worry. And then on your exhale, from your low belly, slowly release down. Look to your right side, hands to your sides. Relax. Okay, second round. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. We're going to do this round one more time with the feet together, and then we'll slowly work into our King Cobra. Okay, feet together, press the tops of your feet down, feel the knees draw up to your hip bones so much that the thighs maybe lift off the floor. Draw your elbows back and lengthen your chest forward. Forward, forward, forward. Breathe. Soften your face. Feel for continuous length of heart, lengthening through arm bones. Squeeze your elbows a little bit closer. That's it, Elizabeth. Towards your side ribs. Maybe lift your heart about 1/2 inch. Nice, Peter. And then slow to lower down. Beautiful. Look to the left side, hands to your side. We're going to do one last back strengthening exercise, and then we'll finish our cobras. So it'll look something like this. If you guys have a blanket or a block, anything that has a bit of depth to it, you're going to take that. So I have a block here, but you can take a blanket. And we're going to lay onto your bellies. I don't know if you guys can see. And you're going to take your block and you're going to put it right underneath your glute, right? So for some of you, it might go down a little bit further towards your inner or your knee. Ideally, it should be right underneath your glute or your butt. And the idea is that you're going to bend your knee and take the ankle towards your block. Your legs will be hip distance together, and you are squeezing the block in between your glute and your heel. So for me, I might move this up a little bit or down. You have to adjust it accordingly. And you're squeezing so much that maybe your thigh comes off the floor. Okay, let's do it. So find your prop, right? Place it right underneath. And bend your knee. So as high up on the leg as you can get it is great. If it doesn't stay, that's okay. Bend your knee. And we're going to point the toe and pull the heel down towards your block. Yeah. Keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. It's a lot of work. I know. You guys are doing great though. And notice how much you're using your legs here. Five more breaths. You've got it. Yeah, your leg or your feet might cramp. That's normal. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Even more. You guys got it. Looking good. And slow to change. Awesome. Okay, switch your legs. We'll do it on the other side. I'll do it with you. Block just underneath your glute. Gaze forward. Bend your knee. Adjust your block if necessary. The idea is that the heel comes to the block. Point your toe, pull, and feel your hamstring really working. The right leg will naturally engage, so allow that to happen. That's good. Stay with it. 5 more rounds of breath. And release, change. Remove the block, and we'll find Cobra with our feet mat distance wide. Right, so just, if you don't mind watching me one last time, and then you guys can go off and do your things. I'm gonna show you what the first variation looks like, and then what the second variation looks like. So the first variation that I'd like you guys to resist doing in the back bend will look like this. Feet wide, fingertips, arms, right? And what's happening here is we're so high that we're actually onto our hip and our pubic bone that we don't get as much as we need to in the spine, right? So we don't want to do this. Let it all flail out. Second variation will look like this. I'd like to see you guys trying to work towards elbows hugging in. Inhale, lift up, and staying here, pressing pubic bone down, lengthening heart forward, hugging elbows in, lift from your middle upper spine rather than here, right? So here, and then bend your elbows. So you might not go as deep, but it will support your lumbar at a much better rate for longevity. Okay, let's have some fun. Prepare for your King Cobra and know that you can come up at any rate that feels natural to you or feels natural. Good, I don't know. Semi-comfortable. Press your palms into the floor. Allow your feet to be mat distance wide. Inhale, look forward. Exhale to lift up. And just feel your chest moving through your arm bones. That's it. Maybe bend your knees and just feel like the hugging of the toes to your block. That's how much you're using your legs here. Final, look up, look back, reach through your jawline. And change, slowly release. Look to your left side. We'll do it again, don't worry. Hands to your side. Okay, final variation of our King Cobra. So if you're working here, you're gonna stay here. If you'd like to go deeper, you can look up at me. The deeper variation will have arms wide, feet wide. Inhale to look forward. And this is really hard, guys, so just know that if you get, wherever you get is perfect. Inhale, look forward. On your exhale, lift your arms up. Good. Squeeze your legs. Reach back. Slow to come out. Your feet will want to leave the floor, so just keep pressing tops of feet down. Okay, last King Cobra of your day. Breathe in, release any negative beliefs of back bending, throw them out the door, have some fun, and invite that into your body. Good, so if the arms are wide, the feet are down. Yeah, that's it, Corinne. Lift, 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 breathe. Breathe so much into your middle spine, upper spine, and slow whenever it feels right for you to come out. Press back into a child's pose with your knees supporting your low back and your spine. You can take your arms towards your heels if that feels good for you. And then exhale through the mouth. Inhale, lift your heart up. Baddha Konasana, take your feet forward, feet together, knees apart. So after back bending, it can feel really nice to take your feet a little bit further apart, but do what feels right for your back. Inhale, or further forward rather, and exhale. Maybe come forward, we'll stay put. Keep lengthening your spine. Inhale, lift your, lengthen your chest up. Take your hands to your knees, draw your knees in, Janu Shirshasana, left foot forward, right foot in. Inhale, lift your arms up, reach up. And exhale, send your palms forward. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your arms, and exhale, slow to switch your sides. Right leg long, left foot in. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift your arms up, reach up. We'll take a compass pose. So first we'll feel for taking the foot or the leg, shin, calf, whatever you got, hold it in towards your chest. And if you feel like your low back is rounding, which probably is happening to some of us, you can put a blanket underneath your tailbone, or if you have a flexibility in your hip flexors, you can shift forward. Right? And some of us might want to bend our knee to keep from the low back rounding. That's good too. Most importantly, keep your navel in. And feel free to stay here or begin to work that right foot over right shoulder. Foot to third eye, give it a little wiggle. And eventually, possibly, right, for those of you that have a full split, you may have the leg lifted and extended. Be gentle with your body. We did a lot of back bending, so go where it feels okay to go. And for those of you that would like to move into the arm balance, that is always there for you. Taking your palms down, lifting left leg up, crossing those ankles, hugging the ankles super tight. Inhale, lift up, look forward, kick out. If you're in your arm balance, slow to come back to meet us. And switch your legs. Inhale, take your left shin in and forward. Adjust your seat as needed. Stay here or move deeper with me. Leg over shoulder, foot to head. Maybe compass pose, leg extended. Or arm balance, cross your ankles, flex your feet, look forward, and lift up. Kick to come up. If you're up, slow to come back. Send both feet forward. We'll take a spinal twist, right leg over left leg. Inhale, shift your weight forward, lift your left arm up, and twist on your exhale to your right side, into your right heart. Good, slow to change out. Switch your legs. Left leg over right. Inhale, right arm up. Get long through your spine, reach shoulder to ear. And then exhale, twist. Inhale to come through center, extend your legs forward. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. Prepare, shoulder stand, any variation. You can take the restorative, hips on the ground, legs up, or full pose, taking hands to low back. Lift your feet up, walk your elbows in. Stay here, breathe. Notice your heart in this inversion wherever you are. Halasana, if you're in the full pose, take your legs up and over your head. And slow to release upper, middle, lower spine. We'll find our fish pose all together. Extend the toes out in front of you. Find the hands underneath your sit bones. Inhale, lift your heart up. And on your exhale, round your upper spine, crown of the head to the floor. Again, look for that lengthening through your heart rather than that deep compression. And change. Inhale, chin to your chest, slow to release upper, middle, lower spine. Take your knees into your low belly, just hug them. Find a happy baby, hands to the outsides of your feet. You can rock side to side or stay put. Knees to center line. And just feel your low back find the ground. Relax your shoulders. One leg at a time for Shavasana. Release out in front of you. Again, make yourself comfortable. Light any incense or blankets or pillows. You have worked super hard, guys. This is your time to soak it all in. Give yourself that. Notice your backside body onto the ground. And allow your next exhale to lengthen and reach out from the backside body as if it's pouring onto your mat. Giving your spine permission to relax, to release. Begin your fingertips and your toes. Find a fetal position onto your right side. And gently press yourself up to a seat for final prayer.